Okay.
I'm the director of the Hartford County for Connecticut Elite, AAU. So, that's off and running. That's just getting started right now. We just had a few showcases last weekend,
Okay.
but the AAU travel portion is starting now. So I'm also outside of the director piece. I'm also coaching the middle school grade level, the regional team, and
You
then
coaching the
more.
team too? Now wait, now I'm gonna ask you something controversial about
Yep,
AAU because I
yep,
experienced that a little bit too with my
yep.
stepson and my son. Now, are we
Mhm.
putting a clamp on charging the people a lot of money for kids who can't really play, right? Like
Mhm.
that's like a big thing where it's like, oh, we're gonna gas these kids up, we're
Yep.
gonna take their money, we're gonna put them out on the road and all that. I'm sure you hear some of that criticism.
Yep.
How do you guys address that now? That was like 10
Yeah.
years for me.
No, and that's one of the things too, where understanding, the integrity piece of the
Yeah.
programming, and this is why what we've done this year, because it's a real thing,
Hmm.
where we're starting to kind of say like, okay, these kids aren't ready for the travel portion.
Right.
What else do we have to offer under our umbrella?
Okay.
So we've started saying like, man, okay, maybe the traveling or whatever, you're not prepared for that yet. But we do have these, if it's really younger kids, the biddy ball option. We do
Okay.
have some of the other training options that we can start filtering those in. But I do know the big part about what you said, Ty, is about intent. You have
Okay.
some programs that intentionally go into it with that mentality,
Right. Right.
but you have some programs that's not their intent. It does happen
Yeah.
where, man, he's not, up to par to be playing. But there's so many dynamics that go along with it too. Sometimes the parent might just want him to play.
Right. It's just
Sometimes
that whole thing, and they're
those are the
pushing
people.
them, pushing them. But I've been to
Right. So
tournaments. I'm driving up to
yeah,
Boston. Like, man, we don't drive up to Boston, stay overnight, do all this stuff to get blown out by 30. Like, what are we
right,
really doing? So,
right. No,
yeah.
it's definitely an expensive venture. It's
Mhm.
definitely, an investment. But
Yep.
I always say this. Because especially in our area, but what we have to offer at our Hartford, we have some of the strongest coaches. And I tell our parents, the main thing you should be looking for in your early years of basketball is good coaching,
Mm.
good quality coaching that is teaching. It's not always going to translate into the games,
Yep.
but your development is more important right now.
Okay.
So I'm heavy on that with the coaches that I get a chance to work with, and we have some really good ones, like really good quality coaching. But
Okay.
no, that is a topic of conversation that is pertaining to AAU, and unfortunately, it's a business now.
Yeah.
We go
Yeah.
back to when I played, like it was literally one main AAU team in the area, Connecticut Select, and you had to be chosen for it.
Right. You couldn't do all that.
You
Just
know,
pay and show up. You got to
right. There
make
is
it.
no pay to play. We're going to
Right.
pick the best players around. So, people just learn how to capitalize off of
Yeah.
that thing, that model.